Donald Trump and other conservatives have been fanning the flames of yet another meaningless culture war after Biden recognized yesterday, Easter Sunday, as the Transgender Day of Visibility, which just so happened to fall on Easter Sunday. Now, the day for Easter Sunday, meaning the actual date, changes every year for obvious reasons, whereas the Transgender Day of Visibility is on the exact same date every year, March 31st. And so the outrage started on Friday when Biden had issued an official proclamation about the upcoming Transgender Day of Visibility. The proclamation applauds the courage and contributions of transgender Americans. It also condemns the various anti-trans laws that have been passed in various states. Now, Biden's proclamation on Transgender Day of Visibility ended up falling on the same day as Easter Sunday, which is why the controversy blew up over the weekend. And by the way, Transgender Day of Visibility isn't something new. It apparently started in 2009. And again, has been on March 31st every year since then. Now, let's get to how Republicans reacted to it. In a statement Saturday, Trump campaign spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt, you could take her or leave it, claimed that declaring Transgender Day of Visibility on Easter Sunday was blasphemous and called on Biden to issue an apology to the millions of Catholics and Christians across America who believe tomorrow, obviously this was before Easter Sunday, is for one celebration only, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. There were others like Mike Johnson who weighed in on X, writing that the Biden White House has betrayed the central tenet of Easter, which is the resurrection of Jesus Christ, banning sacred truth and tradition while at the same time proclaiming Easter Sunday as Transgender Day is outrageous and abhorrent. The American people are taking note. And then you have Ben Shapiro, who in the production of this story was described as the unofficial IDF spokesman, which is hilarious. But Shapiro writes, according to the Biden White House, it is disrespectful and wrong to kill terrorists during Ramadan, but Trans Day of Visibility must be celebrated on Easter, except it mustn't be celebrated on Easter. It's celebrated on the same date every year, and by coincidence, it fell on the same day as Easter Sunday this year. Look, I feel that if you're a person of faith, you should feel confident in your faith, and other, peripheral things shouldn't bother you. Like I can't imagine being genuinely upset by this, because there are so many other things to be genuinely upset about. Obviously, this was a coincidence. It wasn't some weird conspiracy against Easter Sunday.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you. Well, I celebrate Festivus, but I wouldn't even put this on my list of grievances. Because I wouldn't mind at all if Transgender Visibility Day was on the same day as Festivus. Because I don't hate transgender people. Do you see what they're doing? They're telling on themselves.
I mean, they're obvious about their disdain for transgender people. They don't hide it.
Yeah.
So that's not surprising.
No. But later, when they ask for LGBTQ votes, they'll come around and go, what do you mean? But Caitlyn Jenner's on our side. So transgender people should be morons and vote for Republicans because we're for freedom. I mean, we despise you with every fiber of our being. And we also despise gay people. Who are we kidding? Are you really that stupid that you would think that the Republican politicians don't despise gay people and every single person in the LGBTQ community? But okay, if you want to kid yourself, but then they'll come and ask for your votes. And some of you will vote for Republicans because tax cuts. And so those are the incredibly greedy people in the LGBTQ community who don't give a goddamn about anyone else in that community, who think, give me the money, right? And by the way, you know what that makes them like? Like straight people. Same exact situation in our camp here. But what I found interesting though is how purposeful they were in lying. They're all pretending that Biden made this trans day, right, celebration, and purposely put it on Easter. Now they know that none of that is true. Think about that. Isn't that amazing? They're like, oh yeah, I'll lie to my voters, I'll lie to my audience. And they're a bunch of schmucks, they'll never look it up. I'll get away with it super easily, let alone the second lie we're going to tell you about.
So I want to first go to Republican Congressman Tim Burchett, who got pretty worked up about this and expressed how worked up he was on Fox Business. Let's take a look.
It was a complete smack in the face, Maria. I even posted on X or Twitter. I said, Jesus wept. I know that's not what Jesus was weeping about. You know, this thing is it's a mental illness. We just got to address it. It's not a normal type lifestyle, and I can't be more against what the president did, and I think it shows too. He is just trying to secure his base.
Mental
he doesn't
illness.
Care about it, and he's losing everything but his base. And the rest of it.
I don't know what you're saying in terms of mental illness. I have no idea what you're talking about in that regard. But I will say this: Christians want their Easter Sunday.
I mean, okay, you guys got it. I mean, I don't believe that this is real. Like, what I mean by that is I don't believe that those who purport to be offended are genuinely offended. I think there might be some Republican voters who ended up getting worked up by the false narrative that's being pushed by these politicians who love a culture war, any culture war, right? For their political purposes. But I don't believe for a second that Congressman Burchett is like in the corner, in fetal position, rocking back and forth over how upset he is that the two different events fell on the same exact day.
Yeah, just FYI shortcut. Almost all politicians are liars, but that goes to the second lie and how. So when you see them acting on TV, just realize they must have had a good laugh about how they're going to act it out and how much they hate their own voters. They think you're so stupid, you'll never figure it out, right? So here's the second lie. They said, Biden forbid any religious symbols on the Easter eggs.
What the hell? Come on.
He banned religious symbols on Easter eggs that are going on in the Easter egg hunt on the White House lawn. Okay.
God, Biden is such a target-rich environment, guys.
No, but hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. So it turns out this is the funniest part of the whole show today. Okay, so it turns out they've been banned for a long time, including under the Trump administration. You know why? Because there's a thing called, and I'm not joking, the American Egg Board.
What?
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean banned? Banned, like if I have Easter, like I decorated Easter eggs over the weekend for my family, right?
No.
I can't put a cross on it?
No, of course you can. The American Egg Board allows it.
Okay, thank God. Oh, thank you, American Egg Board.
Okay, I'm not joking, guys. So, but for eggs that are designed for the White House lawn, and oftentimes done by veterans or veterans' families, their kids, etc., they've had a rule that's been around for decades, where they say, but don't put any political or religious symbols on the Easter eggs we're going to put on the White House lawn, because some of that would be actually illegal, like a violation of a Hatch Act or whatever it might be. So you can't. So it doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or Republican. And the same exact rule applied during Trump, and the Republicans know that. They know that, and so they still go out there and go, "Can you believe Biden is preventing all religious symbols on eggs in America, an Easter egg?"
Dude, if they're doing an Easter egg hunt, like they're promoting a specific religion, no?
That's also true.
What do you think the Easter egg hunt is about? It's about Easter, a religious celebration. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You're right. In the beginning of the show, Cenk said that this story was gonna have one of the most amazing facts that you don't know about. And I doubted it. And I'm sorry for doubting you, Cenk. You're so right.
Well, now you know, not only check things with me, but check it with the American Egg Board.
You really cracked it.
Oh! Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.